Yo, Puzzle Masters, and welcome to The Room for Old Sins. It's been some time since we looked at The Room games, but you know what? I was feeling like a cozy puzzle game instead of some hectic SWAT action today, so this is what we're gonna do. If this is your first exposure to The Room series, it is a cozy home edition of What's in the Box, which of course is Lethal's favorite game. These are games for tinkerers where you'll be presented with a box or sometimes multiple boxes, and it's your task to get into those particular boxes and see what's inside. I've searched every room in this house with this addict. I won't get much further in the dark. Alright, so it sounds like we gotta turn on the lights. Click and drag to look around. I was originally going to play this game on iOS back in, I think it was 2020, because that's when it was originally out, I think. But I couldn't find a satisfactory way to actually get the frame rate to look. I need to turn on the floodlight if I'm going to find out what's over there. I can't just feel around the darkness. Double click the floodlight to focus on it. Let's do so. Flip the switch. I think it's broken. I'll need a screwdriver from my case. Alright. Right click to zoom out. Very easy and intuitive controls, whether you're playing on mobile or otherwise. Open the latches. There you go. Come on now. Sometimes you have to wait for the animations to actually stop. My notebook holds all the information I was given for this assignment. Alright. You gotta double click on it. Subject: Edward Lockwood, age 32, height of 176 centimeters, trained as a mechanical engineer, dabbled in chemistry, married to Abigail Waldengrave, raised status. Led to assistant position in Royal Institute. Position lasted exactly 1 year. Dismissal occurred due to unspecified misconduct. Undisclosed reasons, if you will. There you go. Miss Abigail Lockwood, 28, 160 centimeters. Classically trained artist, known for funding exhibitions. Only child of the esteemed Hugo Waldengrave, or Waldegrave. Marriage to Edward was controversial. On her father's death, Abigail inherited the Waldengrave manor and the family's substantial debt. Great, that's where you want to inherit. Alright, we had... This is our SWAT operation. We're going to enter here. No. Let's see. Mr. Lockwood's reports to my employers have ceased. Probable interference by his wife. Current whereabouts unknown. Police search. See, there it is. Search of Waldengrave Manor yields nothing. These matters are far beyond their understanding. My employers insist that the sample remains within the Waldengrave Manor. By now, its effects will be unmistakable to the trained eye. Find the trail and follow it to the source. And then we have the notes page, because this is a game booklet, right? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the little screwdriver here. All of your items you can look at and swivel, and sometimes you'll need to do things to them. This is just a screwdriver, though, so it doesn't matter. My God. It looms. It menaces. There's also a dead body. Apparently. Can I click on things? What was that? I need to get a better look. Alright. Let's go ahead and use our screwdriver on the screw, as one does. And then, conduct a screwing motion. Yes, game, thank you. The tutorial will be over shortly, I assure you. Complete the circuit. Complete the circuit. There you go. I've completed it. Wow. Our first official box. And the dead body is gone. A dollhouse? Something isn't right. No one likes dolls in this house. Investigate the dollhouse. Let's see, there's some sort of shield. This is not my first time through this game, I haven't mentioned yet. I have played through it completely on an iOS device a long time ago. I'm not going to remember everything. That looks like that does swivel, but if it doesn't want to move, it doesn't want to move. It looks like a globe, but it isn't complete. Alright, let's see if we cannot complete it then. We have a little tower with a bell in it. Neat. I was going to say, it looks like there's something in back. You You can just double click on things. You'll eventually find something to move. That's how these games work. You just gotta feel and fondle the environment until you find stuff that you can actually do stuff with. There's some interesting stuff going on here. There we go. Open the gate. And for some reason that opens the house. What is this? The surface looks unusual. I need to get something else from my case. What from the case? Well, let's go see. There's more to the case than meets the eye. Everyone has secrets. Mine just happen to be hidden in this box that is definitely not any deeper than it appears. I'll go ahead and swivel down that. What's this? Oh my goodness. You found an eyepiece of eyepiece-like qualities. We'll need to open this for it to be of any use. This is what I was talking about before. Sometimes you can manipulate objects inside your inventory. So this can be fondled in some way. There you go. My god, it's from the title screen. It swivels with a menacing nature. We'll just swoop on up here. Click to wear the eyepiece. The eyepiece, well, it shows you no, which you'll see here. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are hidden otherwise. In fact, frequently you'll do that. It's one of the main mechanics of this video game. I should use the eyepiece to examine the dollhouse. Yes, we should. Whenever you see like an iridescent surface, it usually means, hey, put on your eyepiece, stupid. It's not always the case. It's not always obvious. But this is where you can go into like a subdimension. You can swivel things. And it looks like that one dungeon from Ocarina of Time. Are we trying to get this right side up? Because if that's the case, I'm not even close to it. Or am I? Oh, there it is. How is he entering the dollhouse? Don't worry about it. It's not important. It's non-Euclidean. It came to us, by the way. Then there's goop on there. Don't worry about that. I'm sure that's fine. Let's just enter the dollhouse again. The foyer, however you pronounce it. There's a book. Let's go ahead and look in a book. Oh no! They are unloading apparatus by the cartload, and I see my husband transform into a wide-eyed child. He hasn't been this animated since he left the Royal Institute. The men work in silence and stand awkwardly in my presence, heads down and silent. They will not hold my gaze. They look so desperate. I move aside, stay out of their way. Why are certain men so threatened by women of intelligence? They will warm to me as they come to know me, I am sure. The main thing is that Edward is working again. Alright, cool. There's nothing else in there. I can keep flipping pages, apparently. I don't think there's anything else in there, though. Let's see. Seems the books in the dollhouse hold more than their cover suggests. Oh, there's also a thing up there. I suspect there will be a key. They will be the key to uncovering what's happened here. Indeed. But yes, there's also like some sort of, well, fingerprints, splatter of some variety. Gotta take that off. It kind of makes me sick. That's definitely got something that goes there. There's a wheel. There's also a wheel on the bottom. That does something, but I don't think we have what we need yet. What about this wheel? It's got a thing in it. I love things. A brass mechanical coin. It definitely looks like it transforms or something. And wouldn't you know it, it definitely does. Let's see if it fits in here now that I've fondled it. It does. And for some reason, just placing it in there is enough to get this to swivel open. Hey, man, Daisy. Looks like I could put it there too, though. Can I take it off? Nope, it's in there for life now. Hopefully we don't need to move that. Alright. So we have our 2 wheels here that we can spin around. I think I already see what we need to get in place. We need to swivel around this way. And then we go like one of these. Watch out. My god, a shield. We've seen a shield crest thing ball before, right? Looks like this belongs on the dollhouse. That's right, me. Very correct. So we just right-click and we'll go out of non-Euclidean space and we'll find ourselves out here. Before we put that on there, we should probably just look at everything. I'm sure that means something to somebody. That Latin there. Does have the indentations on the back. Sometimes that's important. That seems fine. A seal! The knoll must lie beyond. Indeed, it shall. Apparently, I just gotta really tap on that sucker. That's one thing that's interesting about these games when they transition to PC, is there's some operations you can't do on PC, at least on most. Most notably, multi-touch. So some of the puzzles will be different from what I've probably interacted with on the mobile version. These are like the gold standard in mobile games, by the way. Alright, so we got a deer, or some kind of stag. Alright. Another one of these gubbins. Well, we know where that one goes. We'll, of course, transform it into a vaguely uncomfortable shape. Don't worry about it. Alright, there you go. It's just a windmill, right? Or it could be that Metallica star. Alright, another portal. Alright, I think it's this one over here. Let's see if I'm right. We'll give that one a swivel. There you go. Local puzzle master, too good. I think I know where this goes. We got an ornate object. Is it gonna fling us out of the room or something? Lethal squints. What am I looking at here? Okay, so if this thing tumbles over. Oh. I think you had to push both of those at once on the mobile version. Alright. Ah, they gotta be adjacent to each other. Like that. Otherwise, they do not work. Aha, okay. So if I swivel this away, okay. I had a thing over it. That's why I couldn't do it. So now we need to do it the other way. That one goes over there. And I can hit the diamonds. And it will be happy. And then it's like, you love shapes? Here's more shapes, Lethal. Enjoy your shapes. Well, thanks. I do love my shapes. Alright, let's go ahead and... Aha! Okay. Of course, I can't just move these independently, right? What? Okay. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we can get the triangles easy. Let's go ahead and do that so we don't have to worry about those. Then we flip-flop this guy over, and then we flip-flop this one here. You. Yeah. Then I need you to go all the way down. I need you to go the other way. There we go. Easily peasily. And it'll just go ahead and, you know, it'll fix itself right up. That's a thing. A strange artifact of strange qualities. Oh no! All the horrors beyond my comprehension are tossing me out of the room. I've been evicted. It's good, though. That means there's no more puzzles in there. Also, Lethal is remembering that there may actually be things he needs to click on in each one of these adventures. Maybe not in the tutorial, hopefully. Okay, so that is being obscured. That's probably fine. The foyer complete. Okay, well, is that easy? I found the seal my employer spoke of. It is weakened, but far from broken. I'm clearly on the path to finding the null element. The null element, huh? Let's continue.